everybody, it's Dan. Today's video is on ways to use the Pro to help you understand some of the errors in your golf swing. One of the most common things that most golfers do is that they use their hands and their wrists too much in their swing at varying parts of the golf swing. Sometimes they cast it early, or other times they try to flip it forward at the bottom. But it is literally hands down the most common error in the golf swing is to try to use the shaft's rigidity and try to use your hands too much. One of the problems with the golf club is, though, because of the way that works, it can get very easy to kind of deaden that sense of using your hand. You can not have a lot of awareness of using your hands too much. And that's because the golf club doesn't behave in such a way that you would actually notice. You get very used to using its rigid properties to make the club go. Unfortunately, if that's how you build your swing, by using your hands too much, you're going to struggle and hit a lot of miss-hit shots. Fats and tops and lefts and rights are all possible when you use your hands too much. So one of the biggest skill, or the skill that we try to learn with our Pro, is we learn how to use our body to make the cylinder extend away from us without using our hands or our arms. The Pro is very simple, because anytime you have an angle that forms like this, where the Pro starts to lag behind the grip, you're actually using your hands too much. If the Pro is staying in perfect alignment, then you're not using your hands at all, and you're training yourself actually how to keep your hands moving with the extension of momentum, as opposed to trying to put an external force into the swing to speed it up. It's one of the more difficult things that you have to conquer to become a really skilled golfer, is to tame those hands down. And so when you only practice with your golf club trying to kind of manage wrist angles, you can still get very confused on whether or not you're using your hands too much. But with your Pro, it is absolutely positively identifiable if you're using your hands too much. So for instance, here, using my hands, you could see an angle would form there, but on this one, not using my hands. And so I've trained them to actually work with how the cylinder and how the radius of the swing wants to extend. So get yourself a Pro and start to understand that your Pro can really help you see things in a different light, so you can actually start to make progress in your golf swing and start to build the right fundamentals to build a great golf swing for the rest of your golfing life. All right, thanks a lot.